fairness, opportunities, peacefulness. These are not the privileges for a lucky few. These are the rights that are guaranteed by our Constitution. The rights that are given to every citizen, regardless of where they're born or how much they have. And yet, in the heart of countries who build on Pancasila, social justice for all of Indonesian people as our fifth principle. But in reality, we still witness a nation divided not by war or ideology, but by corruption. Then, how is it gonna be possible to achieve social justice for all of Indonesian people if the roots of this nation have been rooted by corruption? Well, greetings, respected audience and the honorable judges. I'm Gina Areva from Syiah, Kuala University. Ladies and gentlemen, corruption isn't just about stolen money. It's about stolen futures. It is when a poor student loses their scholarship just because it was given to someone else's child. It's when hospitals have no medicine just because the budget was siphoned away. It's when laws are written not for justice, but for profit. But unfortunately, ironically, with all of these detrimental impacts, there is still lots of people who engage in this kind of acts. In the past 2 decades, since 2004 till 2024, Corruption Eradication Commissions, or KPK, has handled 1,607 cases involving hundreds of trillions of rupiah that has been corrupted. Well, that's lots of money supposed to allocate to developing our country, to make our state better, to support the educational system, the healthcare, and make facilities that we can enjoy, right? But it's gone. And sadly, corruption doesn't distinguish people by ages, by status, or by position. It kind of like spread widely. No matter who you are a government, a businessman, or even ordinary people. Even in acts like illegal levies, gratification, or even small, simplest things just like cheating on your exam can be considered as corruption too, people. Well, people tend to do that because of several factors. It's because of the greed, the low integrity and morality of the person. Not only by that, it's because of the weakness of the supervisors, the law, the regulations that make people do not care and do not afraid of legal consequences anymore, especially when they have power. Because power plus greed equals boom, time bomb. Just like Lord Acton said, power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupt absolutely. What an ironic fact. And ladies and gentlemen, back to my question in the earlier. How can we achieve social justice if the roots of this nation have been rooted by corruption? Well, the answer is no. We can't, as long as we keep silent. So, as a younger generation, we should do something to combat corruption by, first, education. Educate yourself, like by knowing what is corruption, what are the impacts, how bad it is really bad or not? Yes, it is really bad, people. And does your country have laws that protect the whistleblowers or the one who reported or not? Indonesia have it. And does your country have an anti-corruption plans or not? Well, Indonesia have it. KPK is one of the products. Not only by that, by joining the anti-corruption organization and also seminars and class also make you educated and knowing that corruption is really bad. And the second way you can do is being honest. Simplest thing, like being honest in every step, every activities that you do. It is a simple way, but sometimes we can't do this. Like, it's just as simple as do not cheat in your exam. That will ensure your responsibility to not becoming a corruptors in the future. And the third way that we can do is brave to speak, brave to report. There's a lot of digital platforms that we can use to report, either directly to the KPK or even through Jaga KPK platform or application. Or even you can just call ICW organization or Indonesia Corruption Watch Organization to report the suspected corruption. Well, reminder, do not afraid to report because we are protected by law. So please be the reporter. And ladies and gentlemen, why should be us? It's because we as a younger generation who live in this generation and the next generation, we are educated people, we are high integrity people. We should combat corruption. And now it's a time for us, for not just being the witness of injustice because of corruption, but to become the pioneers of change. Because if we keep silent, our fifth principle, social justice for all of Indonesian people, never gonna be realized. And notice that corruption-free state isn't just about idea, but our future to have. Thank you.